This is Brian coming to you from the Great Wall of China. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Let's check it out. All right, so there's my crazy introduction. All right, here we are. This is Brian at the Great Wall in Beijing. And this is inside one of those towers or turrets, whatever you'd like to call it. You can see it's quite busy. This is the main part of the wall where the tourists come onto the wall via ski lift. And as you go further down the wall, it gets less crowded. Look how steep it is. Very gorgeous view. Phenomenal experience. Very, very steep. I can't emphasize that enough. You have to be in very good shape. Hundreds of steps. It's not in the video, but as I mentioned, there's a ski lift. The video would have just been too long, but there's about a 10-minute ride up through the mountains, through the trees on a ski lift. Those little holes there, they would shoot arrows when they defended the wall. So don't forget, the Great Wall of China is thousands of years old. There are many great walls. Many people don't know that. They were built by different dynasties. There's no one single wall. Some of the walls are so old they've disintegrated into dust, and they're just now a mound of sand. Frankly, I didn't know what to expect, but I had a much better time than I thought I was going to have. Look, here's some candy here. The further you go up the wall and away from civilization, the more expensive the candy gets. The water and the candy and Red Bull and everything, and they're like $5 each. And it's quite a lot of work for these little old ladies to carry this stuff up there. You should have seen what we had to do to get on the wall. It's not easy. It's a very long ride, about almost 2 hours out of Beijing to get to the wall. So this is a less crowded part of the wall that fewer people go to. Okay, here I am at the Great Wall, and I'm about to ascend a staircase that's practically vertical. Check this out. So as I said, it's quite steep. You have to be in very good shape. That's why not as many people come to this part of the wall, because it is so. Look at that view. But again, I thought I was going to have an okay experience or an average experience, and it really was a phenomenal experience. Remember, soldiers used to live inside of these. They were hundreds of miles away from civilization. In the hot summer, the cold winter, they weren't paid well. The food was terrible. No air conditioning or heat. It was awful. Hey everyone, it's Brian. So I'm literally in no man's land at the Great Wall of China. We're in the completely deserted part. Not very many people come up this high at all. The trail, you can see. I'm standing on the wall. It is completely overgrown. You cannot even recognize the wall. And right behind me is one of the turrets. It's just completely disintegrated and collapsed. Let's check it out. So we continued to do a little bit of hiking, if you will. We walked past where all the tourists would go to where the wall has completely collapsed and disintegrated. It's overgrown with brush and trees. But it was a great time. I wished I was younger and in better shape, because I would have continued. You can really, it gets remote. You can hike quite far into just complete nothingness. And I would have liked to do that, but you can see how long the Great Wall goes. It goes for quite a long time, but people do hike for hundreds of miles on this thing. If they have the will, more power to them. Thanks for watching.